Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBalm82, and today I'll be doing a review of the DC Collectibles Vixen from the Arrow television series. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard DC Collectibles window box packaging. We can also see the Arrow logo at the bottom. Turning the box around, we can see Vixen and the other figures from this wave. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Vixen out of the box. And man, again, this is a decent figure. I have a lot of the same likes and complaints that I had with the Supergirl that I just reviewed. She's a gorgeous piece with a beautiful sculpt and paint apps, but where she really lacks is the articulation again. DC Collectibles just wants to screw us with articulation for these figures, and I'm not sure why. So with this figure finally in hand, let's take a closer look at Vixen. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Vixen here. Now, I've always actually been a very big fan of the Vixen character. Just something about her just is really cool to me. She wears this like amulet around her neck, and it gives her the powers of or abilities of any animal she can really think of, which is pretty awesome, and I do dig that. So again, with this figure, much like the Supergirl, I actually do have mixed feelings, because the sculpt and the paint, in my opinion, is beautiful. DC Collectibles does a really good job with that, and I do appreciate everything they put into with that aspect, but the articulation, again, just pisses me off, and you'll see why. So let's take a closer look. So her face sculpt is very nice in my opinion. I think that is actually a really beautiful face. You can even see a glossy type of paint with the lips and whatnot. Her hair just looks really nice and flowy. Just love there's a darker wash in there, which makes it look really cool. So very, very nice. One thing I will kind of say a little bit, this is just, maybe it's just me, I kind of feel like she suffers from resting bitch face. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but she seems very expressionless and somewhat dead and whatnot. Like if you bring in Supergirl, she kind of has a slight little smirk, which is pretty cool. She just seems dead behind those eyes, and that's kind of disappointing in my opinion. But other than that, the sculpt of the bodysuit looks fantastic. Lots of folds and wrinkles. You can even see the paint around here in her stomach and her breast. There's a darker wash in that yellow to bring out the sculpt, which is very nice. Looks all very, very cool, nice clean paintwork. All for this yellow, looks really good. Got some Vixen booty right there, looks pretty cool. All these the hemlines right there looks pretty nice. Nice glossy paint for the boots. Those look really cool, and the same thing with the gloves. She does have interchangeable hands. They're just on straight little pegs like so. Just like that. And those hold on there nice and tight, so you can switch those out. If I could just get that back in now. Oh, that's actually really tight. Can I get that back? Oh, there we go. There it is. Is that in? Dang, that's really tight. Wow, I want to be careful of that because I don't want that to break. She does come with some other hands, some open palm hands and whatnot, just like that, and some closed-fisted hands and some clawing type hands. So that's all you really get with this character. Unlike Supergirl, where she came with some gripping hands for no reason, which is a little weird, but is what it is. So let's take a look at articulation now. So the head is on a ball joint. It does kind of roll around. It does turn left and right like that. Doesn't really look up and down. Doesn't really go side to side. Again, with the hair, it's so much hair in it. It's pretty stiff plastic that it does hinder articulation with that. So that's a little troublesome. The arms can do a full 360, go out about that far, swivel at the bicep, single bend at the elbow, which bend in a little more than 90 degrees, which is very nice. You got swivel at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist, which is very nice. And again, like I've said, with multiple female characters, figures from DC Collectibles, no freaking waist articulation. Like, nothing. Why? Stop it. Okay, stop it. There has to be something. I understand that they want to, keep the integrity of the sculpt and whatnot, but dude, come on now. There can easily be a cut right below the breast right here, or even under this shirt piece, we could have a freaking waist swivel. Just give us something oh my god, I don't know why that pisses me off so much, because when you want to pose it around and get something more dynamic, you can't rotate that, and you just, I hate that. Sorry, rant over. So hip joints can only kick forward that much, which is nothing. It seems like the sculpt of the crotch area only lets it go up that far, which is disappointing. Back, none at all, because she's got a big butt, I guess. I don't know. Just, you can't go back at all. Those awkward T-joints that kind of remind me of Mattel, you kick out that far, which is pretty good. Again, no thigh swivel, which, again, is really... It hinders when you want to do something dynamic. Like, I don't know why they're doing that. We got a double jointed knee. Like so, that works very nice, and it looks ugly again, that damn squared looking long, I don't know what that is, I hate that. It doesn't look as bad as Supergirl, but it still looks pretty bad. No rotation at the boob, but we do get ankle joints on the, ankle joints that let you to point the toe up and down, just like that, no ankle rocker, no swivel, and blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know. I do think this is a really beautiful figure as far as the sculpt and the paint goes and whatnot, but damn, Vixen is a very agile type character, and you would want to get her in some dynamic poses that you just simply can't do because of the lack of articulation. So yeah, it really depends on how much you love this character, you love this interpretation of her from the Arrow TV show. I could recommend her a little bit, but other than that, you might be able to pass on her. So for a quick size comparison, here she is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. Also for comparison, here she is standing next to the DC Collectibles Supergirl that I've previously reviewed. And just for fun, here she is standing next to little Lego Bat-Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the DC Collectibles Vixen from the Arrow television series. Now again, this is a hit or miss figure for me. On one hand, she's a beautiful piece. Even though she suffers from resting bitch face, she does have a beautiful face sculpt. The entire body has a beautiful sculpt. It has great paint apps, but the articulation is just a pain in the butt to me. We're in a day and age where we shouldn't be having any of those hindrances, and for the love of God, DC Collectibles, give us better articulation with these figures. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.